The tug of good and evil is something that is just eternal because it is a tug within us. I don't want to give anything away, but we are so duplicitous. We can be the highest of angels and the lowest of devils, and it is all in the same body if pushed in a certain direction. How are you raised? What are your ethics? What sets you off and what breaks your heart? And it is these constant struggles. Redemption's everything. Unfortunately, we only learn through stupid mistakes. Our parents tell us, don't do that. Fire is hot. You go maybe to do bad, and of course we get burned. And then we spend the second half of our life trying to make up for sometimes a stupid decision. Redemption. It is one of my favorite topics. I think one of the main assets people have is a fading memory. Thanks God. Every day I try to forget something new because I don't want to remember. It is bad times, it's mistakes, it things than that, dragging me back into my memories. Makes me face who I was. I don't want to go there. I left it behind and come back to who I really am. I am not a garbage. I understand that I lose and I get older. I become cynical and I go all to hell with that. And that's why I get the cranky old syndromes. I look at the youth and I go, God, youth must be served. There is something so invigorating and infectious about a who's full of life and he just wanted to explore. And he wants me to help him, educate him, take him on his journey. So, in a sense, he's winding that clock back for me. I was burning to go off to that sunset, biddy, crumble away just becomes dust. I am not forever, but I'm still there. There is a line in there where I started to fall apart when I stopped caring about everything, meaning life, myself, everything. So I said that the strengths would be unresolved. I made mistakes, but I won again. Now I know and I'm gonna do the right things, which I think is a ultimate fantasy. Good God, everyone says, if I knew but what I know, if I'd know now what I knew then. That's all. So I really capitalize on what kind of things whenever I kind of the unrequited, this or unachievable, that caused and hunger. It is like loneliness everyone. Biggest gear on the planes, it being alone, living alone, and maybe even going away, dying alone. There is no worse horror than that premise. I'm fascinated with the idea of being able to tell stories. The fact that the question comes from that is actually understood by a culture, completely different culture. But they completely get it because we are hitting on the same sort of emotion that every human being on the planet shares, which is that fear, loneliness, heroism, youth. Must be sorted is all that stuff. I try to constantly, whenever I see an opening, I stick it in there.